everyone, my name is Robin. Welcome to my channel. I have been debating whether or not to start a YouTube channel for quite some time, and I think my reticence has been I just didn't know, what do you do as a first video? It's kind of hard to decide. So my friend here on YouTube, her username is B Rachel, and if I can figure out, I'll link it below, tagged me in I think it's called the one bag tag, which is basically what I get. With the gist that I get is, if you could only have one bag out of your collection, which would it be? And that's a hard one for me, because I guess it depends on in what way. So I'm just gonna dive in and I'm gonna break the rules already. First video and I'm already just saying rules out the window, whatever. Because if you're asking me which bag out of my collection would I grab in a house fire to run outside, it would be one bag. If you asked me which bag I'm going to grab for a day out in London, it's going to be a completely different bag. They are polar opposites, and they fit to very specifically different needs. But I love them both, not equally, but I do love them both. I'll start with my rule breaker bag, which is, oh, and really quick, I don't know how to edit, so you guys get to see this, bloopers and all. So I'll start with my rule breaking bag, which would be, quick little story. This is a bag that I dreamed about for about 10 years. And it's a Birkin, an Hermes Birkin, and I wanted a Birkin so bad. And yeah, they're expensive and they're hard to come by. If you are lucky enough, don't get me started, to be offered one in an Hermes boutique, you kind of just have to take what they offer you. So that could be a brown bag when you really had your heart set on a red bag. That could be a crocodile bag when you really can't afford a crocodile bag. That can be something with gold hardware when you really, really only want palladium. So myself, like most people, decided to go the pre-owned route, and there's really no shame in doing that in the Birkin world, because 9 times out of 10, it's not a cost issue. It was not a cost issue in one way, in any way, shape, or form for me. It was, I wanted a specific color, I wanted a specific leather, I wanted a specific hardware, I wanted a specific size. And so in order to get exactly what it was I wanted, I had to just be patient, bide my time, and search, and then eventually I stumbled upon it. And the bag is just everything I wanted it to be. I'll show you really quickly. I'm not going to go into it. If somebody wants to know more about this particular bag or more about Birkins in general, I know a fair amount. I've done a lot of research. So I'm just going to show my girl. She is a 35 centimeter with palladium hardware. The color is Potiron, which, it's showing up really, really bright on the screen. It's not that bright. It's more of like a burnt orange. I do believe Potiron means pumpkin in French. I didn't take French in high school, which is why I say Potiron instead of probably, Potiron. I don't know. So I took Spanish. And she is in, the leather is Chef de Coromandel, which is kind of, I know nowadays is more of a rare leather. Back in the day, it was a VIP leather, I think, and still hard to come by. And it has something to do with the size of goats. It's a goat leather. You can see, let me see if I can, okay, right down the middle, you can sort of see it's called the spine of the leather, and it's sort of a different texture to the rest of the bag. You can kind of, there you go, kind of see it right there. Anyway, it's hard to find goats that big apparently, so generally the Chef de Coromandel is done in smaller leather items, and I am so sorry. I'm going to do my very best to keep looking at you and not at the screen. That's going to be a hard habit to break. Now, if you're asking me which bag I would grab to go out the door, to go spend the day in London, to go get my kids to and from school, to do some shopping, it would probably be my Goyard St. Louis in, oh my dear, that's so bright, but it's not this bright in person, It's more of like a mustard yellow. So this is coming up really, really bright, like neon yellow. And it's really not, I apologize for the lighting. I don't know quite really what to do. So this is, as you can see, it's a big bag. It's, I can put measurements down below. I'm not, you know, like I said, this is not going to be something I'm going to be all technical and good at. They come with these little pouches that are leashed to the bag. And they come with, and you can put like all of your receipts and your credit cards and your cash in there. Some people use it as a makeup bag. I don't feel like it translates well for a makeup bag because it's flat, so I purchased an additional one of these. I want to say this is like the medium zipper. I've got some makeup in there. I have to say the zippers on these are really nice. I know that Louis Vuitton is known for like the great zippers. This is a really nice zipper. It's really, really like sturdy feeling. And it's got the little, oh, it's shiny. How do I see everybody doing this, so let me give it a shot. It's got the little G on there for Goyard. Common misconception about the Goyard material. It's not hand painted anymore, like ... It's a 3-part, I believe, screening process. It's done by hand, but I do believe what they do is, if you look, there's 3 different colors. You've got like a white, you've got like a taupey gray, and then you've got black. And I think that they print each different color on as like a multi-level, you know, like a multi-layer process. So they might do the white first, let that dry, then do the black, let that dry, then do the taupe. I'm not exactly sure. They were kind of cagey about it at the boutique in London. But, you know, whatever. You know, like I'm going to go and knock off, you know, Goyards in my garage or whatever. And, it is a big bag. It holds everything. So, for instance, in this right now, I have him, her, it. I have this pouch. I have this, just a day planner thing, like a paper thing that's for PTA. Don't be jealous. I have a Louis Vuitton denim shawl. I've got my eyeglass case, and then I have 2 clays from Louis Vuitton. One of them holds money, and one of them holds, this one's like my key clay, so it holds my keys, and that one's red so that I can always see it. And even with those items, there is still, I could fit a toddler in this thing, no problem. It's still very, hold on. I mean, to give you an idea, that's still, there's still a 10 left room-wise. I could easily fit a laptop in here. They're quite sturdy. They hold a lot of weight. And, yeah, so that's the Goyard. This is the GM. I do believe the color is, I don't know how to say yellow in French. I think it's like jaune or jaune. Jaune? I don't know. Somebody, I'm sure, will correct me. I've been on YouTube as a commenter enough to know that somebody will take great delight in giving me a, you know, a blow by blow, you know, first syllable is, you know, and that's fine. Please do. Just don't be a jerk about it. So, I guess that's it. I have no idea with what frequency I will upload videos, only because I'm not quite sure what I have to say that will be anything different, new, or groundbreaking, more so than any other YouTuber on the web. So, if anybody has any suggestions, do let me know. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.